Hello, babe.
Hello, darling.
How are you feeling today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Nice. Oh, my goodness. What an array of episodes again. This is, I think, one of the most chaotic years.
Oh my God. I think there's been other like comparably huge dramas. But
Yeah.
there's never been such a chaotic last dinner party, like last week.
Yeah. Usually they all kind of
It's all
drop by
happened
then,
and then
or
it's-
yeah.
This is just, everybody's dropping like flies.
It's so weird.
It's crazy.
Duh.
I mean, it's easy to even forget about probably the most crazy thing of all, which is that Beck and Gia...
It's not easy to forget because we've said it literally the whole time that they're in love with each other. Beck is especially in love with
Beck
Gia.
is so in love with Gia.
And I loved that the edits referred to them as the experiment's most tumultuous couple. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it.
Yeah, so funny. Beck is obsessed with Gia because surely you would think like now's your chance to get your own back for all of the torture that Gia's put you through this whole time. Gia's finally having a bad time.
Yeah.
You could shit all over her
No.
while she's down, but instead she's like, now's my time that she might love me.
And she's like,
and
we're in love with subpar men. Danny
Yeah.
looks like a frog. I was like, where's this come from?
yeah,
You're in love with him, I thought. And then also just like the obsession with saying women supporting women.
oh God.
I'm like, you guys are literally two of the most nasty people I've ever seen on TV. And
Yeah.
you're so mean to other women. And this is what you think is women supporting women.
It's kind of perfect that they've ended up teamed up because they are just
They are the same person.
both so awful, and it makes it clear that there isn't like a good one out of them.
Yeah.
But Gia 100% like booty called Beck basically because she
Yeah.
said like, Chris is gone, I don't have any friends, I don't have anyone left anymore. Like she ran out of options
It had
at
to be
3
Beck.
a.m. on a Saturday night, called Beck.
And then
And-
she left Scott to go for a drink with Gia and then was like, I went for a drink with Beck because you don't drink.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it doesn't work like that. It's like she literally was like, you make me feel guilty for drinking, so I had to go secretly.
There's lots of other people you can have a drink with.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Chaos.
Absolute chaos. Beck, at the start of the week, is still saying she has, like, in the commitment ceremony, she has to initiate all of the intimacy.
Oh yeah, that commitment
Um,
ceremony was quite like a
It was
intense
her
one.
almost saying that she'd had enough.
Yeah.
It seemed like for a minute until
Yeah.
he says like one shit thing and then she's like, yeah, it's all fine again. But
God.
she basically came out with it all that like he doesn't act like he likes her, which he doesn't.
And we've seen throughout the whole experiment her saying like, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss.
Yeah, every time.
Every single time.
And we didn't know if she was actually aware of herself doing that, but she said that in the commitment ceremony. And then are you believing that by the end of the week he's having sex with her 3 times a day?
No.
No.
She's obsessed with telling everyone all these things.
And him, oh God, him apparently saying he was falling in love and her telling everyone and saying,
Oh my God, I forgot.
nobody's relationship is as good as this one. There isn't a relationship in the world. We both cackled at
Yeah.
that.
It's
we were like,
insane.
have you seen our cottage where we have tulips in beautifully painted vases that we've chosen together, and my lovely wife makes amazing oil pastel pictures which are all over the walls, and we do gardening and listen to music and brush each other's hair and kiss and understand each other's emotions.
That's lovely, darling. So are you basically saying our relationship is better than Beck and Danny's? Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I
think
know
it might
that's
be.
pretty wild, but
That was a lovely summary, darling. Thank you for saying all those things.
and we see Danny saying after Beck saying we're in love, he's obsessed with me, it's so good, everything's changed, and then he says
Everything's changed.
we're averagely happy. Averagely, just say happy. He can't even and God bless Stella for blurting out blurting it out to the group.
Yeah.
When Beck said that Danny had said he was falling in love with her.
And Beck's just obviously made it up. Or Danny said it during sex.
I'm almost more convinced that he's said it because he's doing something. He obviously wants to keep her strung along.
Also, saying falling in love still isn't saying I am in love.
No. And the fact that he didn't even respond, like he had a face as if his child had just done something really naughty at school or something. Like, we'll talk about this later. Like, he just didn't even respond to it. And it's like, that should be all you need to know
also
about whether you should be in this relationship.
Did she not just watch him flirt with every single girl that was in the room?
Oh my God.
When they were at the grass is greener task, which is what everyone keeps calling it.
Oh my God. They were both flirting. I mean, he was worse, but they were both flirting. It's like they should have both gone away into the room and come back and been like, okay, clearly we're not meant to be together.
I also just want to talk about how Danny said 50 years ago men were dying in trenches. I'm like, when was that then, Danny? Because 50 years ago was 1976. And I did do some research. I was like, did they have trench warfare in the Vietnam War? They did, but the Vietnam War ended in 1975. I'll have you know, Danny, and I'm pretty sure you're referring to World War One, which was over 100 years ago. 50 years ago, men were dying in trenches.
Yeah,
I can't cope with him, and like also him saying like, we either go in there and fight like men or die like men, talking about literally just going in and talking to a bunch of females, as they love to say. I was like, what are you fucking on about?
What is this battle metaphor?
And then did you hear like the battle music that they put in?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh my God, I love the editors. They fucking hate all of them for sure.
And he said, when the history books are written, Danny Stewart always shows up.
I couldn't believe that he said that. I was like,
what does that mean?
Did he get raised by his granddad or something? And those are all the things that he said.
It's kind of what it's giving. Isn't it? Except the opposite of Connor on Love on the Spectrum. I'm still obsessed. Who like actually knows loads of facts about the thing that his granddad is interested in.
Yeah.
He like just speaks about old stuff in the most ignorant, dumb way ever.
And all those girls were like, Danny's a man. I was like, what? And then him being like, help yourself to some food, girls. Who are you?
Yeah, like weird pervy hosting.
Really weird. Really weird pervy hosting.
Gather round
me
and getting
gather around me.
Pink, and he is like such an old man.
Like, the only reason you got away with it is because Scott and David, who are more conventionally attractive, have left. Like, no one would be saying you're a man if they were still there.
Yeah, that is what pervy old men do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was telling me that when she was doing placement in a home for people with dementia, one of the men was just a fucking pervert, and like immediately, like before she knew he was a pervert, she was like next to him in a circle where they were all like introducing themselves or something, and I can't remember exactly what he said, but he just immediately was like, oh, who left you here for me then? Oh, I'm very lucky today. What a treat I've got today. And like trying to squeeze her.
Crazy.
And she said that all of the like nurses are just like, oh, he's a very cheeky one, isn't he? It's just like letting him.
What the hell? Harass her.
I think he said something about sex. And I'm like, you're literally 89 years old. But that's what Danny is just going to be.
That's
Danny,
what Danny's
isn't it?
like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's some granddad.
It's just weird how
granddaddy issues.
Some like the granddads who are just actual perverts, and women out of survival and the way society is have learned to just be like, oh, don't, you're flattering me.
Oh, you're so silly.
You're flattering me, John. Like, no.
I also just want to touch upon, why did Stephen stay?
Why wouldn't Stephen stay?
In the dinner, at the dinner with all the girls. When all the other men left, Philip left, David left, and the other one, Scott.
Yeah.
Why did he stay? Do you think he felt insecure about his like manliness or something?
I think I'm not perplexed by that, because Scott and David left because they're terrified.
They're absolutely terrified of their girlfriends.
Terrified.
Yeah.
Philip is also like a little bit scared because
Yeah.
Stella's pretty stern, and he's just like doesn't want to fuck it up.
He doesn't even need to entertain it in any way. Yeah.
And also they're all like kind of weirdly macho, so they don't mind doing a big display of like, oh, I'm gonna do this right now.
Yeah.
Whereas Stephen is too awkward to stand up and do a thing because he's autistic. So he's like, I'm just going to survive this situation. And he's also not scared of Rachel, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
And he's also quite kind. Though
that's
I'm
a fair
saying
enough
like
thing.
I don't want them to be together because Rachel deserves more. But
I feel slightly bad because it's been quite a nice week for them.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm going to allow myself to root for them in one universe.
Yeah.
And not in another universe.
Okay, yeah, that's a good way of thinking of it.
But like the kind, normal thing I think he did it perfectly.
Oh, okay.
Just sit there, have a conversation with a human, show that you're able to have a conversation without flirting.
Yeah, without talking to a woman. That is such
Like,
a good
then
point.
you've
Like, why
really-
do you have to actually flirt? Like, you don't have to flirt with
You've
people if you have a
proven
conversation.
much more if you're actually able to sit there, but keep it respectful.
Keep it tame.
Haven't you? And
Yeah.
and then just be like, I can just talk to this person as if I'm buying car insurance from them.
So, should we talk about Gia at that particular moment?
At the grass is greener. Oh my God.
That was fucking mental. I couldn't believe what she was saying. It
really revealed something about her personality because she's so calculated, like she plans things and manipulates situations, but she also has the other side which obviously can't resist doing a bad thing even though she knows that that's going to be seen.
Yeah.
And that is a really heady combination of like nightmare person.
Yeah.
Like
She just can't help fucking her life up.
no, I did feel sorry for her but also terrified of her throughout this week.
Yeah,
Because
I actually didn't feel sorry for her at all because
I'm just like,
I felt sorry for her feeling ashamed.
yeah,
But I also think she should have felt ashamed because she behaved really awfully. Like the sentence of, what are you waiting for? I'm done in a week. You can find me. That is like fucked.
oh my God. I mean, she would have cheated. Like she would have gone further if she wasn't being filmed. I think like if
Definitely.
that's how far she managed to let herself go
Yeah.
after controlling him so much
And
throughout the whole experiment.
She just kept saying like, he doesn't adore me. He doesn't love me. He keeps throwing me under the bus. And Rachel was like, babe, he does adore you. Stop it.
yeah.
And like Gia taking the number for her and stuff was just
Beck,
like,
yeah.
oh.
You keep mixing them up, which I'm not surprised by because
It's
they
really
are-
hard.
Yeah, Beck doing that was just another embarrassing like display of her subservience to Gia and wanting to make
Totally.
herself useful to Gia. Like, I don't feel sorry, but I guess I kind of pity her existence when I see her running away. Like she ran away because she knew what she had done.
She'd run away so many times. Yeah, she was so mortified.
Like to live in that state of probably hating yourself all the time,
Yeah.
but also not because there wasn't really any remorse. I can't understand her psyche.
She's really
It's
confusing because she does
crazy.
kind of hate herself because of like the plastic surgery that she's had. No, whatever. I'm just going to say that. I think that's what's happened. Like, I mean, she's got a lot of plastic surgery.
Yeah.
She's obviously obsessed with male validation. Otherwise, you wouldn't look like that. You can't tell me otherwise. But if you're only going for men that want, we said this when we were watching it. If you only look for men that see you at surface level, is that the right term? Then you're not going to be happy because they're going to move on to someone younger when your time's up, when you get old, because she's going to get older.
It's like literally showing she's creating a nightmare for herself when she's saying like, do you have money? I'm only going to be with someone who pays for everything. And then when she's apparently heartbroken, saying this narrative about Scott, which is he used my body, he only wants me for sex and he doesn't care about me, which actually isn't true, but she's bringing it into existence by kind of giving that off and like potentially just going into another dynamic with this loser
But
James.
you basically said, I want to be bought.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that makes that okay, But
yeah, that's what you're leading with, and then you're demanding something completely else. I mean, she has
fucking confusing.
It's just like fucked.
Did you hear James say? James is the guy who was her match.
Yeah,
that girl stole my eyes.
He was a creep.
He was a creep. He also definitely had no money. He was like, I get by or whatever it was. And I was like, this is all so pointless. He's all mouth and no trousers. Also, Gia saying, to Scott or whatever, I'm going to have a queue of 5 guys out the door when I'm out of here. I'm like, well, then why the fuck are you on MAFS? And why the fuck don't you have a long-term boyfriend then? Huh? Explain it to me.
I'm so proud of Scott.
Me
for this
too.
For this week.
Him saying, no, I'm not going back to Melbourne with you was
amazing. The moment when he was like, God, he really brought the drama. It was amazing. The moment when he was like being filmed on the phone to her and then broke down afterwards and was like, I'm letting her go. It was like, oh.
And him just like,
yes.
Is that when he was like saying, I've been fucked?
No, that was after he'd watched the video.
Oh,
there were so many scenes of him weeping.
I'm so impressed with him. And sorry to jump forward, but when David consoled him when he left the dinner party, I was like, ooh, these 2 guys deserve so much better than this bullshit that they're getting, because they seem very soft and lovely, and I'm really impressed that the 2 like most aesthetically masculine guys are like getting so in touch with their emotions on TV. It doesn't happen a lot.
I mean, you have to interrogate why, that as much as we're pushing Gia to be like, why are you leading with pay for me?
Yeah.
And leading with sex, and then, you know, all of that stuff. As much as we're interrogating that, we also have to interrogate why does Scott want somebody who looks like that and to pay for, and he's paying for them, and he's been talking about her fake boobs loads, and it's like, that's obviously what he knows that he needs something deeper.
He thinks he wants that, but he obviously doesn't.
There's something he needs to work out there as well, as what
definitely.
I'm saying. Because I really do. Well, it's just worrying that he was drawn to her in the first place. He's obviously so sensitive. Okay, we need to 2 key more things that Gia did.
Yeah.
Lie about her daughter. That is fucked.
And she did it again when she wrote the letter.
Yeah.
And
the Beck coaching Gia.
The Beck marketing masterclass.
The bathroom. I wonder what you're doing in there.
What the fuck are you talking about?
What? Don't they understand microphones?
They keep forgetting. They forget. They've been on it too long. It's not just about you and him. It's about the whole of Australia. That has villainized her to all for all eternity.
What is Beck doing? She isn't going to have this relationship with Gia long term.
I don't
and she's
know
just
what the
throwing
fuck is going on.
Every possible chance of redemption away in this moment.
There's
and
no redemption for Beck. She's done so much wrong.
Fucking hell. Absolute.
Her saying, if you could cry, that would be great. And then when she was like literally doing the performance, Beck was telling her to not. Like, I think Gia is totally in love with Beck as well.
Do you think?
And like, needs her to tell her what to do.
I don't think she is. I think she just will take whoever's willing to like idolize her in the moment.
But I think she's so insecure that she needs someone to tell her what to do.
I saw a clip of the after the dinner party thing, which it looks like there's loads of juicy stuff on there. I'm sorry, but I just can't consume any more MAFS content. This is enough.
Yeah,
this is enough.
We'll watch it all. We will watch it all after Final Vows.
Yes,
yeah.
And also we've been avoiding spoilers, but luckily this was
like the plague.
Exactly. But this was a very similar footage of Gia in the bathroom with Beck and with Juliet on a couple of dinner parties ago, saying it was when the whole thing came out with the screenshots being sent by Juliet to Alissa, and it was her coaching both of them, manipulating both of them.
Who?
Saying to Juliet,
saying that?
No, Gia.
Yeah.
Gia saying, send the screenshots, then saying to Beck, Juliet's got screenshots of you that she's going to send, then like telling each
Beck
woman what the other one was saying and like playing them against each other at the same dinner party. It was crazy.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's so
Like,
crazy.
really evil. And the clip had Alissa and David and Stephen, I think, watching it, and they were just like, what the fuck? Oh no, it must have been Joel. They were just like, what the fuck? I mean, I can't really explain how.
So Gia was explaining to Beck and Juliet that Juliet's got the screenshots of what Beck said.
It was two separate times. She went off with Juliet and said, like, I can't remember, but she was like, you know those screenshots, like you should send them, blah 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 blah. And then going off with Beck and saying, I've heard that apparently Juliet's gonna just watch out because Juliet's gonna show the screenshots.
That's much clearer what you've just said. That what you told me initially made no sense. Okay, that's crazy,
isn't it? On the same night, and then going in and just like sitting back.
Then just the amount of times Gia's tried to run away is absurd, but you could just tell that this is exactly why she wanted to run away, is because she just knew she fucked it so bad.
Yeah.
But what did she fucking think would happen? The whole thing is recorded. It's going to come out anyway. You can't
know.
run away. What should you do? Run away, break his telly?
She's fucked herself up. I mean, God. And in this clip, when Alissa was watching, it looked like Alissa was very much like, I know, she was just saying Gia's just behind everything. Like, she'd obviously watched it back and been like, Gia is the one.
But she just kept sitting back, didn't she? And that happened with Juliet, because Juliet said, she's not bloody sticking up for me when I said I will stick up for her.
Terrifying. How
really
much drama that woman can create.
Yeah.
So Scott manages, like, it looked like he was wavering at the end because it's very rare for Gia to go and like appear vulnerable like she finally did at the end when she went up to Scott and said, I love you, I'm sorry. And he just about managed to say, I've seen too much, I think he said.
Yeah, that was the perfect thing to say, because he has seen too much.
Yeah, it was perfect, because it was like, you know, it wasn't criticising the vulnerability she came with in that moment. It was just saying, enough has been already done in the past. You have to be able to say that.
Well, you've skipped a vital part here.
What?
Well, Scott watching the video.
Oh, God. Yeah.
I just want to quickly talk about that because of some of the things he said, which is, he said, that's fucking putrid.
That was strong, wasn't it?
Strong. And then him just, fucking rocking back and forth saying, I've been fucked. I've been fucked. I've spent all my money. I've wasted so much money on her. I've been fucked.
I know. How much money did he spend? I want to know.
Sounds like she fucked me is what he kept saying. Yeah.
He was broken.
He's so broken. And like, that kind of makes me think again of David and about how he's basically broken but just responding in a different way. And then Alissa being like, I don't know why they're all like freaking out.
Yeah.
It's like, it's because you're fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
And you literally never let him get a word in. They really made it look like that.
I'm really annoyed that Gia and Alissa have co-opted, like, you know, kind of feminist words about like toxic relationship dynamics, and that they've used them in these situations. Gia saying that he was controlling her drinking, when we've seen her controlling him throughout.
I also think her drinking could probably do with a bit more controlling, to be honest with you. So
and Alissa saying, this is a red flag to me, this is totally
that
toxic.
Annoyed me so much,
like,
because
are
I
you
was
kidding?
Like, you've literally just spoken over him for the entire show, and then he's literally just told you, I'm in love with you, gave you the ring back, and you're still... It was too much.
Fair enough that you didn't cheat, but you hurt him because you were flirting with him and you lied about it and you were following each other on Instagram.
Sorry, don't gloss over that, because she wasn't going to tell him that, and she tried to lie.
He got it out of her.
We didn't friend each other. I don't have his number. Do you follow him? Yeah, I followed him back. That's how people talk. That's the same as a number. That is the same as a number.
And she said, lighten up, which is just so
and her
horrible.
Being like, I'm hurt because you took your ring off. I'm like, okay, I can count 17 other things that you've done to hurt him, because she's self-sabotaging.
He really didn't come at her with anger. He really came with vulnerability and said, I'm feeling hurt about this, and she couldn't respond to that, and that is so much more toxic than him taking the ring off for 1 second.
And she just said, you never challenge me, babe. No, doll, you never challenge me. No, you don't. And then him saying like one thing that she's done, and she's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah, he was like, yeah, he was so right when he said, I'm challenging her and she can't take it.
When all she said is do that. And then
It's crazy.
he comes groveling.
Yeah.
And I respect it. I respect that he did that because I think that was kind of the only way he could probably get out back into the relationship if he wants to for some reason.
Why does he want to get? He shouldn't be wanting to. I'm so frustrated that now he thinks he has to be in the grovel position.
Yeah.
When he seemed
And
to have
she's-
clarity when he took the ring off. He was like, no, she isn't respecting me.
It's really awful.
It was.
She's going to feel like such a fool.
There doesn't seem to be an ounce of empathy, kindness.
I just don't understand it. And everyone at the dinner party was being like, girl, like, maybe just,
Yeah.
you're taking it a bit far.
I'd like to hear Rachel's take on it because she's usually got a good
And in the moment
perspective
where they were all sitting at the table and Alissa had walked off, Rachel had gone with Alissa because she wasn't sitting at the table, because I paid attention to that as well. And Stephen seemed to be saying some insightful things about it, which was good. He was like, you've kind of given her everything and, you know.
Yes, he said there has to be a point at which it's too much giving without her giving anything back, which was a clever way of Stephen to talk about it without slagging Alissa off, because obviously Rachel and Alissa are best friends. But I'm surprised by the Rachel and Alissa friendship, although I guess that's just another dynamic being repeated where Alissa is getting into a codependent dynamic with someone who's like very sensitive and soft and giving everything.
Like her friend at home, the one who said, babe, you're being a bit like dramatic, is similar to Rachel in that way.
Yeah.
So what the fuck, man?
God.
Oh, well, Alissa, I hope you have a lovely life with your mum in Adelaide, because that's all it's going to be.
Why has she done this?
I
just feel like she's not that into him, which is crazy because he seems lovely.
Yeah, but it must be that, mustn't it?
Yeah, and thanks Danny for piping up with, I hate to say it, but you're like a dog who's begging for food, hasn't been fed in days. I want to get the Danny voice, but I just can't get it.
No, I can't get it because it's just too.
Do you know what I mean?
It's too moronic.
So
sorry,
thick.
He is dense. I don't even care about Beck and Danny.
Sorry, but I can't believe David actually basically proposed, and she said thank you.
That was we literally before we pressed record we redid it because Daisy wasn't wearing her engagement ring, and I said, I can't believe that you've done it. That's toxic. Yeah, we did a scene, and then I proposed to you with your ring as David.
It was painful to watch.
What did Alissa say back after he said, I fucking love you, I haven't shown you enough passion, I'm fucking in love with you, blah blah blah. So intense, so lovely.
Thank you. Can we go back to the group now? Which you said was very ADHD vibes. Yeah. Like, I'm distracted by things happening over there.
But that is when you said she's not into him, that would indicate that. I think that's ADHD and not being into someone.
The answer for her can't just be that she needs someone else who's ADHD though, because like if her and that's
not a good idea.
Drippy guy from The Grass is Greener would have, well, he wasn't drippy, but he had smudgy glasses.
Had smudgy glasses and also like had a full-time job, but also was a runner. I was like, well, your job's not a runner, is it? And you're not going to get in the Olympics when you're in your 30s. It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. It doesn't work like that.
But they couldn't have talked to each other for more than an hour because they would have both been like, do you know what I mean?
Totally. Can I also just say something about running? I saw a thing on the BBC today. I was looking at the news and someone said like, I almost died or something, so now I decide to live life to the full, and it's just someone doing an ultra marathon. You can't tell me that just doing marathons and endless marathons is living your life to the full.
It gives you a high, babe. They're chasing the high. They're addicted.
A marathon? No, you could go for a run. You don't have to do a marathon.
No, I agree, because
someone said London is my Everest. I was like, a marathon is a feat. You don't have to compare it to another insane thing that you're doing to your body and your mind.
It does seem crazy because it just seems like, oh, I love this thing, so I'm going to do it so much
that I'm sick. I poo myself.
I can't do it again because my knees are broken.
Yeah,
but it's addictive. People just want more.
But I don't think people do marathons because they're loving doing the marathon. They're doing the marathon so they say they've done a marathon.
I think it's both.
Oh, Oh God, you're not thinking about it. Are you in the draw for the London Marathon?
Shut up.
I'll make a sign and I'll go to all the different points. I'll follow you.
You wouldn't do that just so that you could say that you do that, because it's too horrible.
That's what people do.
People are addicted to doing horrible things. Hard, difficult, horrible things.
It's weird, man. Just have a day off. Have a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Well, if you do the marathon, I will make a nice sign.
I don't want to do the marathon.
Sounds like you love the marathon. Sounds like it's your favourite.
No, we're aligned on the fact that they seem to be stupid because they fuck up your body, then you can't run anymore. But I like a run every now and then.
I know. Oh, bloody hell.
Should we end on Stella and Philip?
Okay.
They had a very romantic date on a
Their
boat.
date was cute. They did a little dance. We were both scared when they were jumping into the water. We were like, boop, sharks.
I was so scared for them. They don't have the electric buzzy thing that we had in the water that gets the sharks away.
Get away.
It didn't look very hot there though, did it?
Oh, it looked windy, but then I actually thought it must be hot because I was literally looking at Stella. I was like, she hasn't got any goosebumps and she's got like so much skin out that it must be like just warm air.
She's just very smooth though, isn't she?
But surely you'd get goosebumps if you're cold.
I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what people do these days? Smoothie injections all over?
Oh, weird. Botox in arm?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think Stella's a very good person.
I like Stella.
She's got very good, strong moral centre.
She's good at talking out when she thinks something isn't right.
Yeah. She can see the bullshit that's going on.
Yeah.
She got herself out of dramatic situations as much as the other girls were trying to drag her in.
Yeah.
And she's got her man that she wants and he's completely obsessed with her.
Yeah. And they seem like a great match.
They do. Like, all of the fears that her friends had at her wedding were completely unfounded. He's just...
Friends.
Yeah, what the hell? He's just a little sop that's obsessed with her.
He just likes doing gym stuff and puts it on YouTube. Let the boy live. He has about 50 followers.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
So at least there's some love that's come out of it.
Yeah.
So,
and Rachel and Stephen's trip to Luna Park looks really nice. I want to go on that date with you. Can we go to Luna Park?
I'm sure, but don't make me go on roller coasters.
Will you just watch me?
Yeah.
And wave at me?
Yeah. Feels like a little sneaky challenge that you do.
I don't want to no, babe, it's not fair because I actually really like roller coasters. I'm not trying to say I'm going to sneak you on one and if you don't love me.
No, I know, but it's like me asking to go on a date to beehives, to look at the beehives.
I think I'd if I was suited up, I'd do that with you.
I was suited up.
Don't they wear suits? Like those big white suits?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd wear that and go with you.
Okay.
There's other things on the ground that aren't the roller coasters. Candy floss, hook a duck.
Yeah, that does sound good. Hook a duck.
That's where there's loads of stuff on the ground. A theme park is what I'm thinking. There's a log flume probably. That's fun. You do a log flume?
Yeah.
Pirate sheep.
Woo!
I love the pirate sheep.
Yeah.
Although someone on a podcast was talking about being on a pirate ship and someone being sick on the other side, and I was like, okay, actually maybe I don't want to go on a pirate ship anymore.
I pretend I like the pirate ship, but I don't like the pirate ship.
Oh, I'd always go at the right at the back,
I
so that you go up really high, and then your tummy goes funny.
I don't like rides.
But that's okay. I'm not going to make you go on rides, and it's you've got it in your head that it's a challenge or a fucking trick, and it's not. I just actually really want to go to a theme park, okay? Because I love them.
Sad. You're like, we're going to go to a theme park, and then I feel all guilty.
But you can't you just be having the candy floss and looking at me and waving at me?
Yeah, okay. Fine.
And preparing the picnic?
I just think you should go with someone who likes it. I'll go with you.
I don't have anyone else.
Okay, fine. Go on a bloody roller coaster.
I'm not telling you to. Why do you keep saying that?
I'm joking.
Okay.
Anyway, you can find us on patreon.com/watchingtellypod, where we're talking about all the other telly non-maths related that we've been watching, which is a nice little...
A tiny little mention of maths might get snuck in.
Maybe here and there.
It's always in our lives.
And you can follow us on Instagram and TikTok @watchingtellypod, and watch these full episodes on YouTube if you're not already.
Perfect. I love you.
I love you too. I'll see you in 1 second, but I'll see everybody else in a week after
final vows
and reunion, hopefully.
Yeah, I wonder if they'll do it all in 1 week.
Oh my God. Probably not.
They probably do, because we used to record 2 episodes a week, didn't we? So we probably did one after Final Vows and then one after the reunion. But we'll see. We'll see. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.